clicked for me actually, Tim, when you asked that. I don't think actually. I think there might be a very strong case to be made that they're actually aware that Trump is going to win, and what they're doing is they're getting World War III started, so he has to deal with that. They just started cutting rates in the economy, so there will be a crazy crash recession thing. It's like that just always will follow what we're doing there in the economy. So it looks more like what might be happening is they're setting up the worst possible administration for him to deal with, so they can run their media wheels on him again and divide the nation further.
Hey fam, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to another reaction. This is Segovia coming to you live from the man cave. Hope everyone out there is having a good day. Y'all, we're back with another reaction. We got a good one today. I thought I deleted this off my files, ended up restoring it, thank God, but I got tomorrow's video created because I was going to put that out today. So we're ahead of the game, y'all. But anyways, y'all, we got a good one. Make sure you guys check the link in my bio. I'm gonna start getting active on my second channel, y'all. I decided to do TikTok, stick to the TikTok genre. It's gonna be a little different. We ain't gonna be doing the creepy TikToks, but we're gonna be getting into TikToks. Link is down in the bio. Make sure you guys go over there, show some love. When we get to 1,000 subscribers, we're gonna be doing a giveaway over there, y'all. So be sure to go over there and show some love on the second channel. But hey, I ain't gonna talk your guys' ears off. But before we get into the reaction, just remember, these videos, entertainment purposes only. Don't believe none of these things you see in these reactions. It's all fiction. But hey, enjoy the show.
Ken, how you been, man? How's everything going?
Everything good, man.
Hey, is Hollywood going to survive this Diddy thing? Like, we're worried.
What's up, Jeff? How you doing, man?
What's up, Jeff? Hey, any chance we get a Diddy roast? No, like, can we get one? Has there ever been talk of a Diddy roast in the past?
We tried one.
You did?
Remember when
Is it too soon for Diddy jokes?
Never too soon.
Jeff, the Tom Brady roast was.
In all your time in Hollywood, have you ever seen a scandal as big as the Diddy situation? Is that no?
Why would I comment on
Well, I don't know. It's a big story. Okay. Well, the mayor of New York is being indicted while you guys were in dinner. Did you guys see that? Yeah. Rich Eisen, how you doing, pal? What's going on, man? Have you been covering this Diddy thing at all on your show?
Very much so.
Oh, you're not? You're not? What, is it going to stretch over into the sport world, though?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I can foresee it actually probably doing it. Yeah, a lot of those guys. A lot of athletes mingled with Diddy, of course. LeBron. I've gained some respect for Stephen A. Smith. As much as I don't like to hear him shout on the show, he's talked about how wide-stretched the implications of this could be into the sporting world, you know?
Speaking of terrifying, let's talk about the Lebanon pagers exploding.
Crazy.
For those of you who don't know, 9,000 pagers in Lebanon spontaneously blew up, killed nine people, if not more. Thousands of people are injured.
But here's the thing, too. It wasn't just pagers.
Radios.
Walkie-talkies. The Apple store in Lebanon. Phones were going boom, boom, boom. The news was coming out saying that Israel
Intercepted
and put charges in them, like to blow up. Like, there's no way.
But that's all alleged. It's allegedly Israel, and it's allegedly they intercepted. So everyone's like, guys, it's not going to happen to our phones. And it's like, we don't know that for sure.
The initial theory was that it made it hot, and as they got hot, then they exploded.
I really do think it's a new type of warfare where they can target electronics. I really think it's a direct energy weapon, because there was that clip a couple months ago, Israel shooting that laser and the missile blown.
You don't think that Mossad is capable of intercepting the supply chain?
That's way too complicated to do that,
Really?
especially just because of the walkie-talkies, the iPhones in the store. Like it seems like it was like I really think they're putting out this story because they're dabbling in new warfare tactics.
Now, ever since I was little, I always thought this. I said this on a reaction video I did last year sometime. I always wondered, like, wouldn't it be so easy for China, right, to put a device into all the PlayStations, the Nintendos, and then one day when it's time to go, I used to always think that when I was little, yo.
Ne yapacağız? Çarpıyor. Çarptı. Yapacak bir şey yok.
Film that you are about to see is jaw-dropping, and it was passed over by the New York Times. The New York Times had an opportunity to run this story, and they didn't. And we are here now at Redacted going to run this story. We're going to show you this unbelievable film in just a moment. But what's more astonishing, however, might be the cover-up and the secrecy of this top-secret film. My guest today is Jon Stewart, former candidate for Illinois governor and U.S. Congress. He spent more than 5 years investigating, proving the provenance of this alleged film, this top secret film, which we're about to show you, and which you are about to see. And it purportedly shows an alien, an extraterrestrial biological entity being interrogated at the S2 facility in 1997 by members of the U.S. military. Yes, an alien creature being interrogated by members of the U.S. military. Just a few weeks ago, our guest
in Dubai, they have no taxes for employees of companies. They get health care paid by the employer in Dubai, so in the UAE. And a lot of that is funded by oil. And the guy that's doing one of the tours that we're on, he's like, do you know the biggest oil bases or countries with the most energy in the world? So then I think he gets to number 3 and he's like, who's next? And he's looking right at me because he knows I'm Canadian. And he's like, Canada. And I'm like, holy shit. We have like the best country ever. We have fresh water. We have lumber. We have minerals. We have land. We have energy. We have everything that a proper CEO of a company would want. And we have such poor leadership in this country for so many years that we can't produce anything, never mind bringing back jobs. Instead, what are we doing? Increasing taxes on everyone, debasing the currency for everybody, adding a carbon tax on top of stuff that you've already been taxed. So you're just training entrepreneurs and some of these corporations to leave your country, which then perpetuates the problem where more debasement is required. It became so obvious to me why the UAE and Dubai specifically is pulling in so much money. And then I asked him, coming from a country like Canada where we're taxed to basically death, let me ask you, these highways that we're driving on here in Dubai, in the UAE, who's paying for them? And he looks at me like I'm crazy. He said, well, Tom, when you buy a car, you pay like a registration fee to drive the car. Those fees are the fees that pay for all the roads. They just completely blew me away. And he's looking at me like I'm crazy and my jaw's on the floor.
Now, I just got my tags yesterday, right? And our roads are terrible out here in this part of Texas that I'm in. But I mean, they got bad leadership in Canada like we do here in America. But you know what? It's not that they're bad leaders. It's that they're taking all the money and not spreading it out to the people. That's what it is for years and years and years. Like you said, it's not that they're bad leaders. They're bad leaders to us, but for themselves and for their best interests, they're the best leaders there are and known to mankind, right? They're getting money. It's terrible though, y'all.
Names that we're going to name, assuming that our investigators confirm and corroborate what we've been told, are names that will shock you. These are individual cases. There are indeed other perpetrators involved. They will be revealed when that particular individual case is ready to be filed. They already know who they are. And I'm talking here about not just the cowardly but complicit bystanders. That is, those people that we know watched this behavior occur and did nothing. But I'm talking about the people that participated, encouraged it, egged it on. They know who they are.
Well, they know who they are, right? But there's a lot of CEOs stepping down in big time companies stepping down. It's going to get interesting and we're here for it. We're here for it. We're going to be documenting all this Diddy stuff that's been happening. It's the second coming of the Epstein files. This is it. Now let's hope he gets through everything. You know what I mean? So we get to see the curtain pulled back.
I'm a longshoreman for LA Long Beach. And LA is fighting against this right here. I'll tell you right now. See that? There's nobody there. Automation. I work at an automated dock. It's no joke. They're losing thousands of jobs. So you got all these machines. Look at all these machines right here. There's no people. They ain't paying no taxes. They ain't paying no money. This is what ILA is fighting about. This all used to be filled with top handlers, UTR drivers, clerks, all this yard. Look how big this yard is. And there ain't hardly any people on this thing. This is what they're fighting about. I work at an automated dock right here, Port of LA, Long Beach. Keep fighting, brothers. Keep fighting.
Anyone who doubts the ability of automation and cars driving on the street and avoiding dogs and people and cats, let's take a look at all of this automation right here.
Wow. I mean, it's inevitable,
It's
right?
gonna happen. And Tesla's going to be the leader, baby. Believe it.
As bad as it, I'd hate to say, because I'm all about face-to-face. The bank I started banking at in this new place in Texas, they don't do face-to-face no more. You go to the ATM and there's a screen, you talk on the phone, and you talk to somebody behind the screen. I don't like that. I throw a fit every time I go. I'm there because it's a credit union. There's no fees, right? But I'm old school. I like face-to-face. I like hands-on work. But it looks like it's inevitable on those docks. A lot of jobs out there is inevitable that AI is going to take over.
Hey, yo, is this true? The state is profiting off of child support?
Correct. And in most states, the Judicial Retirement Fund is funded from this money. So the more child support that's issued from the family courts, the larger the judicial retirement.
What?
It's a massive program. It's the size of the largest defense programs. So the
Is that
incentives
true?
are absolutely huge.
Oh, wow. This has got to be one of the cooler things. Like, look at that. It's like somebody gouged out.
Wow.
A whole right hand. Huh. It's kind of weird. Kid you not, it's like, it's warm in there.
Giants.
It's haunting. I walked over here to look at this panel. See, there's more hands back here. Huh. Wonder why some are only 2 fingers. Actually looks like a deer hoof or elk. Maybe that's what it's supposed to represent. But then you come over here, right, and you got 3. That seems like a bear claw. Some other footprint next to it. Well, I'd say it's time for the moment of truth. Let's throw the drone up and just see how these align. Once again, there was our mountain. Here's another perspective. These cliffs are where all of the rock art is located.
I just want to make sure that I have all of this correct. So right after a major hurricane comes through and does severe damage to Florida, Georgia, North Carolina, and Tennessee, on the same day that the port workers go on strike, same day that Iran basically starts World War III. I just want to make sure I have all of that correctly. Heading towards November. Yeah, people, you need to buckle the fuck up. October's going to be a terrible fucking month.
We got a couple comments from yesterday's video that's going on in the, from the hurricane. And I just want to say, y'all stay strong out there. Hope everything's okay. Keep tapping in down below, letting the CaveFam know what's going on out there, because we don't see what's going on, on mainstream media. They probably already moved on. So, best wishes, prayers to everybody out there. Hope everyone's doing okay. Comment down below how everything's going out there, and things will start coming through the up and up, y'all.
We don't know what this is, but it is very, very large. He's cutting a wake. There he goes, cutting a wake on the Missouri River going upstream. This is huge.
You getting it on it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, dude.
Follow him. This is Missouri River monsters. Look at the wake this fish is cutting on the river. What is this? Get closer.
Wow.
There he goes.
Oh, he's turning back and forth. Turning back and forth.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you haven't been buying these eggs. Yes, unfortunately, if you've been buying pasture-raised eggs from Vital Farms, you, unfortunately, like myself, have been duped by another greenwashing scandal. That's because, yes, they are being sued for not selling what they say they are selling, and that is healthier eggs for all of us. And honestly, I'm not too shocked, but I'm a little bit pissed because I go to Whole Foods every week and spend $10.89 on a dozen eggs thinking I'm getting something that's better for me, better for the animals, and we're just not. And this just goes to show that you cannot always trust major corporations, even the ones that say they are doing good things. You need to be digging a little bit deeper, and sometimes, you know, having chickens is probably the way to go, but it's really unfortunate.
Did I not say that yesterday? All these grass-fed, $20 for a steak for grass-fed, and Vital eggs, $10.99 for a dozen. I told y'all, they don't care. They don't care about the environment. They don't care about the animals. They don't care about none of that. At the end of the day, they care about this. Just like I said, if the only way you can truly trust it is if you have your own chickens, you got your own meat out there that you're butchering yourself. Maybe a neighbor, a farm, somewhere, you know, local. Maybe that's a better chance. But any major corporation grocery store you go to, whether it's Sprouts or Whole Foods, they're just getting you for your money, y'all.
McDonald's French fries. In the U.S., there's 11 ingredients. In the U.K., there's 3, and salt is optional. An ingredient called dimethylpolysiloxane is an ingredient preserved with formaldehyde, a neurotoxin, in the U.S. version. This is used as a foaming agent, so they don't have to replace the oil that often, making McDonald's more money here in the United States. But they don't do that across the pond. This is Skittles. Notice the long list of ingredient differences. 10 artificial dyes in the U.S. version and titanium dioxide. This ingredient is banned in Europe because it can cause DNA damage. Artificial dyes are made from petroleum, and products containing these dyes require a warning label in Europe that states it may cause adverse effects on activity and detention in children. And they have been linked to cancer and disruptions in the immune system. This on the screen back here is Gatorade. In the U.S., they use red 40 and caramel color. In Germany, they don't. They use carrot and sweet potatoes to color their Gatorade. And let's look at cereal. General Mills is definitely playing some tricks on us. They launched a new version of Trix just recently in Australia. It has no dyes. They even advertise that when the U.S. version still does.
In Las Vegas this week, a policeman was like pulled someone over, and his body cam caught this thing, glowing thing, like hit the earth. And then where it hit, they got a couple calls from people that said that they're looking at the crashed thing. And this is weird. Okay. He said the guy was calling. He's like, hey, something just crashed in our yard. And they're like, okay, we actually got reports of something coming down from the sky or whatever. He's like, you're not going to believe me, but
out with it.
There's 2 beings standing right beside him.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
And he said
I want a big white peanut.
they look weird. And she's like, can you describe them? And he's like, again, he's like, they look like they're 8 to 10 feet tall. Their eyes are
all over the body?
No, he said their eyes are really big. And then like the police came, and the police was like, I'm not calling you crazy, man, because I saw something crash.
Fall down.
And he's like, honestly, just stay inside, and if you see it, you have my permission to do something.
Like shoot it?
Yeah.
Okay, well.
And then, when the cops came to the crash site, like, because they're interviewing the people, everything was gone.
And the guy was like, beep boop up. I called you.
I am the police officer now.
Channel 7 Skychopper News here, looking at the widespread destruction.
Is this legit, y'all?
The tornado that hit Sunny Hills Trailer Park today. It is a miracle that anybody survived.
It's a little AI now that I look at it.
Are you saying the map is wrong?
Oh dear, yes. Look at Greenland.
Okay.
Now look at Africa.
Okay.
The 2 land masses appear to be roughly the same size.
Yes.
Would it blow your mind if I told you that Africa is in reality 14 times larger?
Yes.
Here we have Europe, drawn considerably larger than South America. When it's 6.9 million square miles, South America is almost double the size of Europe's 3.8 million.
Alaska appears 3 times as large as Mexico, when Mexico is larger by 0.1 million square miles.
Germany appears in the middle of the map when it's in the northernmost quarter of the Earth.
Wait.
relative size is one thing, but you're telling me that Germany isn't where we think it is?
Nothing's where you think it is.
Where is it?
I'm glad you asked. The Peters projection.
It has fidelity of axis.
Fidelity of position.
East-west lines are parallel and intersect north-south axes at right angles.
What the hell is that?
It's where you've been living this whole time.
A short time ago, Iran launched 181 ballistic missiles at Israel, and I've been talking about World War III for a long time. And I don't want to make predictions because the predictions always come true. We're not going to make, but they are very close to global catastrophe. We have a non-existent president and a non-existent vice president.
We got this going on. We got the government just pushing Biden away. We got the vice president who's running to be the president, worried about being the president, not caring about what's going on. Tomorrow's video, which I thought was going to be today, looks like they're sending the hurricane relief funds $700, but sending Ukraine $80 billion. Gotta wake up, people.
So this Walmart had the nerve to call people into work to help clean up this mess, y'all. Look at that. And how do they still have power? And then the employees walking around in this dirty, murky water with the power on is a dangerous thing. Like, at this point in time, these people are literally playing with their lives. But again, like, it's your job that's calling you. Like, why aren't these people just like, well, I wouldn't even show up to work. Are you kidding me? Look at all these electronics. All these products literally flooded, y'all. That is crazy. And then that dirty water, you have no idea what's in that water or what you're gonna be stepping on. Bro, is this what Walmart is doing? Is this what the Walmart in North Carolina is doing and Boone is doing? If they would have called me and told me that they need me in to help with this flood, I would have quit right then and there, boy. I wouldn't even. That's crazy, man. You guys are putting your lives in jeopardy for a store that don't even really care about you. But shout out to those 3 employees that showed up, y'all. Y'all might get a raise from Walmart, but this right here, unnecessary. This is strictly for entertainment purposes only, y'all. Let's continue to get this shift. Peace out.
Hey, you got me working. I'm at least getting a backpack, and I'm filling that backpack up with some things. And when you tell me to go throw the trash, that backpack's coming with me. That's just me, though. If you got me going there to work, Walmart's getting taxed. You're getting taxed, Walmart. If you got me working in knee-high floodwater, you're getting taxed. This is my worst nightmare right here. I have nightmares of this in my backyard at my parents' house. Is it popping off, y'all? What do you guys think? Is it popping off?
יו, מלא, יו. אתם שומע? וואו, 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 וואו. וואו. הכל נופל לנבטים, אני אומר לך, מתקפה אחת החזקות. אימא'לה, זהו, למקלט.
That's crazy, y'all. Just be thankful, all of you Americans out there, that we got huge oceans separating us.
We're looking at souls inside the light. See them?
Like
we're like, that's not dust particles because...
The paper, remember that?
Why is it so bright? Look at them. We're zooming again. Look. Yeah, they keep... Look.
Oh, that's crazy.
Why are they blinking like that? Those are the
I keep slipping in this damn chair.
Look at that. That's bright as hell. No, bro. That can't be, bro. It's shining through the light. Oh.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. It's a lot. Wow.
What do you think?
Let's play a game. I'm gonna name off some random people and you tell me how many random coincidences there are. So this is Dmitry Petronov. Apparently he created a plasma battery that powered his 2-story house for 16 months. In 2010, he went to a bakery and that's the last time the world ever saw him. Coincidentally, this is Zachary Warfield. He was also working on a plasma battery. He even met with Dmitry a couple of times to exchange notes. He died in a crazy boating accident. Stefan Marinov was the leader of the European free energy movement. Apparently they made a ton of headway. He had a breakthrough but he fell out of a window. What? Oh, by the way, if you've already seen this video, it's because I posted one and it got pulled down for community guidelines. I'm appealing it. It might come back up, but I figured I'd make it again. John Mullen was a nuclear physicist that worked with one of the largest military contractors in the world. He discovered something big, but then died of arsenic poisoning. But don't worry, his girlfriend was the suspect. They actually found her dead in her apartment as well. Well, that's the end of that. No other suspects. Okay, case closed. This is Eugene Maulov. He's an expert physicist that claimed to have a prototype of a free energy device that utilized cold fusion. You're never going to believe this. The day before he was going to release this to the public, he was beaten to death, and nobody can find his research. Ari DeGo also worked on a free energy device and actually patented his technology. He was headed to the airport to go meet some investors, but he never made his flight. They found him dead in his car. What? Rory Johnson was...
No coincidence there.
TV. My dad works for the port, and he told us this week he was with his whole family, and he said, if this lasts longer than 3 days, y'all better prepare for months. 4 months. And I mean months worth of food, of toiletries, necessities. So if they stop the oil from coming in, they're stopping the truckers, they're stopping our groceries, they're stopping our everything. That means it will affect all the way up to and beyond Christmas. So that means all the gifts that you want to get. More importantly, that means everything that we need that everybody went crazy for in 2020 and 2022 and all the things. They said it was going to be martial law, end of the world, blah, 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 blah. Well, now we're actually facing the fact that Iran is shooting down missiles on Israel, and we very well might just go to World War III. And I don't see anybody at the stores. I don't see people preparing. Not that I'm trying to make us scare yourself, blah, 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 super fearful thing, but being prepared is the smartest thing we can do, especially because it's coming to wintertime, scarier times. Things like this usually, for some reason, don't happen in the summer when it would be easier to get by. But if this happens in the winter and affects us all the way through the new year, then there is going to be a problem in America, not to mention the whole wide world. So do yourself a favor. Get the things you need sooner than later. Order the things you need sooner than later, because shit is going to start slowing down. If this lasts for 3 days or 6 days or longer than that, then we really need to actually be prepared. So this is just my warning to myself and to all of you that it might be time to get prepared yourself, help as many people as you can in this world that are going through all the horrible things that they're going through right now, whether it's in Tennessee or North Carolina or Georgia or wherever it is. I am praying. I will do my best to send help where I can. And if you are close or near, do what you can. So let's start being a community. Let's start helping each other. And let's look to the left, look to the right, front and back, help your neighbor, do what you can, be prepared, and pray for the best.
Anybody on the East Coast? Because I looked it up. It's more the East Coast that are going to get affected this. And now I'm sure some things out here on the West where I'm at will. But we get most of our stuff from California, if I'm not mistaken, from those ports. I'm sure you guys are going to correct the hell out of me. But anybody on the East Coast dealing with the effects yet? I know there's some soldiers out there in the CaveFam that are just like, bring it on. I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this moment, right? I know there's some of y'all out there, but has anybody been feeling the effects? I haven't really. I've been to the grocery stores. Gas is still cheap out here where I'm at. Tap in below.
Where's our government right now? Because, guys, that's North Carolina over there. I'm in Tennessee, and I just read and saw a video where they said that people and their whole beings were laying all over the ground, and the smell was like horrific, and nobody can get in there. Nobody's going over there. What is going on? Why isn't the government helping? This is This is worse than anybody even expected or even knows, because none of the news channels are even reporting on this except for like TikTok. That's it. What is going on? These people need help. They need help over North Carolina. They need the government to come in with the military. What is going on? Why aren't they helping? There is literally a stink happening because there's so many beings laying everywhere. I'm just so infuriated right now and angry, you guys. Where's the government? I mean, if the government really wanted to help, dude, there would be helicopters and you know, military just everywhere. There's none. There's none. What is going on?
How long? Hey, my people out there, tap in below. What's going on out there? I don't know, right? I'm seeing my stuff like you guys are on these videos. Tap in below. Let us know the truth. What's going on out there?
How long would 1 million seconds be versus 1 trillion seconds be? 1 million seconds is about 11.5 days. 1 billion seconds is about 31.75 years. The jump from 1 million seconds to 1 billion seconds is astronomical, tell me not. But get ready for 1 trillion seconds. So 1 trillion seconds is equal to about 31,710 years long. So if you take about 1 second to count one number, to get to 1 trillion, it would take you about almost 32,000 years. Maybe we could do this up to a Googleplex.
And they just sent 80 billion. 1 billion was what, 300 some years, I believe? They just sent 80 of those over, while there's people out there in our country from a hurricane dealing with what they're dealing with. And look what they're doing right here at Walmart's. Check this out.
We're beyond Walmart. A couple of containers here. And look what's in there.
Looks good to me. There might be a couple bad apples, but
look at this one. All this milk. Right after the hurricane. Instead of donating the food, what does Walmart do? Throw it away.
This fucking industry is a monster. When I quit the show, all my friends would say, well, fuck them, Dave. Why don't you just do Chappelle's show at another network? Yeah. And why doesn't a slave run from one plantation to another plantation? Because the master over there might be nicer. My God, man, I was trapped. I've even thought about coming back and doing another Chappelle show. Well, but if I do, I can't call it Chappelle's Show because my name and likeness is being used by them in perpetuity throughout the universe. It's in the contract. I believe that they gave me a raw deal because this fucking industry is a monster. It's the same monster that these Me Too bitches was trying to tell you about. But they hate the monster for how it fucks. And I hate that monster for how it eats. But my God, man, it's the same monster.
Yeah, tissue. Why everybody got tissue, bro?
Selfish.
Hey, you know tissue made in the USA, right? This made in the USA. You don't need this?
You don't want many people in my face.
Hey, tissue is made in the USA. Y'all buying all tissue and it's made in the USA. The port is for foreign countries, not American countries. We don't need all that tissue and all that water. Be easy though. I'm trying to enlighten you, man. I'm just trying to enlighten you. Auntie, tissue and water is made in USA. The only thing we got to worry about, that's for the port and in the foreign countries. Man, all that water, all that tissue, you don't need all that, because guess what? We make tissue in USA and we make water in USA. Don't need all that tissue, Auntie. You just need you one thing of water. Man, don't let these folks fool you. The port is for the foreign countries to bring us stuff. We live in America. We got tissue. They make it here. Don't let these folks fool you, Auntie. Hey, man. Water and tissue is made in the USA. That port thing got nothing to do with that. That's for foreign countries only. Don't buy all that tissue and water. Let these folks fool y'all. That's for foreign countries only, like Timu, liquor, anything for foreign countries. We stay in America. They make tissue, they make water in America. Don't buy all that stuff. Let them folks trick y'all.
You know, I did look it up. There's a lot of liquor, batteries, car parts, bananas. That's the one big food that they said is going to be affected from this. a few other things, but not really food, and they didn't say nothing about water, tissue, nothing like that. So I'm not really getting nothing. Every time I do go get something and nothing ends up happening. So the story of my life, something's going to end up where I need it, where I'm like, damn, I should have went. Anybody out there prepping, let me know.
Kind of just clicked for me, actually, Tim, when you asked that. I don't think, actually, I think there might be a very strong case to be made that they're actually aware that Trump is going to win, and what they're doing is they're getting World War III started, so we have to deal with that. They just started cutting rates in the economy, so there will be a crazy crash recession thing. It's like that just always will follow what we're doing there in the economy. So it looks more like what might be happening is they're setting up the worst possible administration for him to deal with, so they can run their media wheels on him again and divide the nation further and try to do a rerun of his first presidency, and hopefully then capitalize on that division after that.
I agree. I think the escalations in the Middle East and Ukraine may be intentional because they want Trump to inherit a war that he cannot get out of. They want Trump to inherit an economy where they can say, we warned you.
That makes a lot of sense. It really does. If they're going to lose it, because they know what it looks like. They know the history and how all that is. So they know more than we know. But they can tell us whatever the polls they want to tell us. I mean, you just type it into a computer and there it is. That's the poll they put out to the people. But who knows what the real polls are. So maybe they know and they're like, hey, he's going to win. It's inevitable. We're going to give him hell to deal with and blame it all on him. And we're going to skate away and laugh.
All right, we got to think about getting out of here because this is going to be...
This is crazy. Look at this, just chilling in that. Nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. That's all you can do.
James, you all right, bro?
It's a sad thing to see. But I like how the community came together, though. Looks like there's multiple families in there, but still.
You guys seen this video yet? This is crazy.
It's gonna hit the corner.
Get the AC units on there.
It just ripped it in fucking half.
Somebody in the comment section replied, who made that building that he was living in? And somebody commented back, the same person that made that pole.
To the killing of Hezbollah leader Hassan Nasrallah
Look at this.
and Hamas leader Ismail Haniyeh. We should talk about Iran's nuclear program because Israeli officials, some of them are of the belief that this is an opportunity for Israel. They have watched Iran not only develop their missile program that is now
Scary
being
stuff.
used to target Israel, as Israeli
Scary
officials
stuff.
warned over the
They're
past
out there.
several
Those
years.
evil forces are out
proud
there.
to announce a new $2.4 billion package of security assistance. We've given them all.
Guys, that's our president. Look how terrible he looks. Like, I know we only have, a month and a half until elections. He's really going to go till January, right? Isn't that when they do the new inauguration or whatever? But look at the state of him. You got to make him step down. That's just not good for us.
Everything we have, we're on the ground ahead of time, so we're working hard.
Are there any more resources the federal government could be giving them?
No, we've given them, we have pre-planned a significant amount of it, even though they didn't ask for it yet.
Well, that's different.
So we're working on our package.
He was about to say, no, we've given them enough. Pay attention to when they ask him that. It sounds like he says, no, we've given them enough.
Of security assistance. We've given them all everything we have. We're on the ground ahead of time, so we're working hard.
Are there any more resources the federal government could be giving them?
No, we've given them, we have pre-planned a significant amount of it, even though they didn't ask for it yet.
Well, that's different. Remember what she said when Joe Biden called to say he was dropping out? Remember Kamala Harris told Dana Bash over at CNN.
My family was staying with us, and including my baby nieces. And we had just had pancakes and, Auntie, can I have more bacon? Yes, I'll make you more bacon. And then...
Keep it real. My nieces tell me, can you have some more bacon? I say, you know where the stove's at? Go make your own damn bacon. You know what I mean? Keep it honest and authentic. It's so annoying and cringy, and I see right through it. I know all you guys do. I don't know how she's got these Democratic voters brainwashed, but man, it is crazy to see.
We were sitting down to to do a puzzle. And the phone rang, and it was Joe Biden. And he told me what he had decided to do. And I asked him, "Are you sure?"
All right, so we have it down. Pancakes. Auntie can have more bacon. Great, I'll cook some more bacon. Let's do a puzzle. Joe Biden calls. Well, this is what she said to All the Smoke podcast.
And that one morning, I had, I don't know, a few hours sleep, and I like to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I just got up, so I just went out and got a pork roast and started marinating.
See, time to work. Get to your happy place.
And my family happened to be in town, so they were very happy about the whole situation. But I just got up and started, everybody's asleep, I just got up and started cooking.
All right, so which is it? Everybody was asleep. You went and got a pork roast and started marinating it. Everybody was sleeping. She just started cooking. But what about the pancakes and the puzzle and the bacon? I'm just, listen, I'm asking for a friend. I'm wondering, did I miss something? It seems as though she's had two different stories about what happened when she found out. You tell me. Come on!
Do you hear that? And we are not in the Middle East.
Now, this is our vice president, Mr. Waltz. This is his state.
We're in the U.S. It's Minnesota, Minneapolis.
That trash.
Phillips Midtown, the most dangerous neighborhood in Minneapolis.
There's a new scam going on for all you women out there. I was stunned by this. They go into malls and they put a piece of paper under your windshield wiper.
Oh, I saw that, yeah. The sex trafficking you're talking
And
about.
it's laced with fentanyl. You think it's a ticket or you think it's a flyer. You
Yes,
just want to get it off
move
your
it.
car. You touch it with your hands and the fentanyl is absorbed transdermally through your skin. Within seconds, renders you unconscious.
Sex trafficking.
Pulling up in a van, throwing the woman, putting chains on her, and throwing him in the back of the van. That's just happening right now in Florida.
Yeah.
She was saying some potty words that I'm gonna have to edit. I got a lot of comments saying, why do you edit or mute so much? Trust me, a lot of these TikToks, guys like my content I put out, gotta mute some things because they say words that'll get our videos banned over here. But anyways, y'all, hope you guys enjoyed today's reaction. It was fun. We got it. Like I said, while you're viewing this video, second channel, that video will be up and posted. Make sure you guys go show some love. Like I said, at 1,000 subscribers, we're going to be giving a giveaway over there, and we're pretty close, about 800 more subscribers, 780, something like that. Let's get there quick, y'all. Let's get there quick, and I'm gonna start getting consistent over there. I know I've been slacking over there, but we're on the grind, y'all. So go over there and make sure you guys subscribe. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you made it this far, make sure to leave a thumbs up, y'all. Let's hit those 500 likes again. It seems like it's starting to become easy. Even yesterday's video, that the algorithm didn't praise me too much yesterday. We're pretty close to 500 likes, surprisingly. So I appreciate all the likes and love you guys have been showing. But anyways, y'all, this is Segovia. I'm signing out of the man cave. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna get going on my other video right now. It's a busy Thursday. Later.